Today we're taking a look at the WNBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, May 19, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Las Vegas Aces vs Atlanta Dream. Las Vegas will enter this contest with a mark of 17-7 for this season. They have an average of 89.3 PTS per game, first in the league, while shooting 46.9% from the field. This season the Aces have scored a total of 90.5 points per game. The Aces have ended up getting 18.8 points per game on 45.7% shooting from A'ja Wilson to lead the team. The Aces have managed to get 20.9 assists per game as a team, and Chelsea Gray leads the team with 6.1 assists. The rebounding for the Aces is so led by A'ja Wilson with 9.3 boards per game as the team has pulled down 39.2 boards per game. The Aces are shooting 36.6% on shots from distance, 117 of 320, and 81.7% from the charity stripe. As a team, Las Vegas is grabbing 38.8 rebounds per game and has tallied 495 dimes for the year, which ranks 4th in the league in terms of passing. They are losing possession via turnover 12.0 times per game, and as a squad are committing 15.1 personal fouls on a nightly basis. Atlanta has ended up getting 34 boards per game, but have been led in the rebounding by Courtney Williams, who has 6.5 boards per game. The passing attack has 18.3 assists per game, but have been led by Williams, who has 4.2 assists per game. The scoring for the Dream is coming in with 82.5 points per game. The leader is Williams as well, who has 16.3 points per game, while shooting at a clip of 40.7%. On the defensive end, the Aces are forcing their opponents into 11.5 turnovers per contest, and they draw 19.7 fouls. They are surrendering 29.8% on 3-point shots, while they are 7th in the league in PPG from their opponents, 80.8. The Aces are giving up an opponent shooting percentage of 41.0%, 276 of 472, and they concede 35.6 rebounds per game as a squad. They are ranked 8th in the league in allowing assists to their opponents with 454 relinquished on the campaign. My betting advice for that game is to pick Las Vegas Aces. Los Angeles Sparks vs Connecticut Sun. Los Angeles enters this matchup with a mark of 10-14 this season. They are turning it over 13.0 times per contest, and as a squad are committing 19.3 fouls on a nightly basis. This year the Sparks have been led in the scoring with 13.5 points per game from Erica Wheeler and shooting 41.8%. The Sparks have a total of 74 points per game. The rebounding for the Sparks is coming in with 30.3 boards per game, but have been led by Amanda Zahuibi with 5.8 boards. The passing has been led by Erica Wheeler, who has 4.3 assists per game, but as a team have ended up with 15.5 assists per game. As a team, Los Angeles is pulling down 30.5 rebounds per game and has accumulated 368 dimes so far this year, which ranks 12th in the league in terms of passing. The Sparks are hitting 32.7% on shots from distance, 165 of 505, and 75.9% from the charity stripe. They have an average of 73.8 points per contest, 12th in the WNBA, while connecting on 40.3% from the field. The Sun have ended up getting a total of 19.9 points per game and have shot at a clip of 53.8% from Jonquil Jones. The Sun have managed to get 79.2 points per game. The Sun have ended up getting a total of 36.5 boards per game and have ended up with 11.1 boards per game from Jonquil Jones. The Sun have ended up with 18 assists per game, but have ended up with 4 assists per game from Jasmine Thomas. On the defensive end of the court, the Sparks are able to force 17.6 turnovers per contest, and they draw 18.4 personal fouls. The Sparks' defense is allowing a field goal percentage of 42.2%, 423 of 442, and they surrender 39.8 boards per game as a group. They are currently ranked third in the WNBA in giving up assists to the opposition with 412 relinquished this season. They are giving up 35.8% from three-point land, and they rank second in the WNBA in PPG allowed, 78.8. My betting advice for that game is to pick Connecticut Sun. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Dallas Wings vs Washington Mystics. Dallas steps onto the hardwood with a win-loss mark of 10-14 for the campaign. They are averaging 83.7 PTS per game, third in the WNBA, while going 42.6% from the floor. The Wings are hitting 36.9% on shots from downtown, 202 of 548, and 84.3% from the free throw line. Arika Gunboyle is the leader for the Wings when it comes to scoring. Gunboyle has put in 18.6 points per game while shooting at a clip of only 38.5%. As a team, the Wings have ended up getting 83.7 points per game. Mariah Jefferson is one player who was a major contributor in this matchup. She ended up with 9 points on 4 of 5 shooting. She was on the hardwood for 16 minutes played and also pulled down 1 rebound. Jefferson finished 80.0% from the floor and distributed 3 dimes. An additional player that was a factor in the game for the Wings was Arika Gunboyle. She snagged 4 rebounds in her 30-28 min on the hardwood. She ended up shooting 33.3% from the floor in this game by hitting 5 of 15, 14 points. Overall, Gunboyle accounted for 6 assists. The Washington Mystics walked away with a victory by a final of 78-68 when they played the Los Angeles Sparks. The Mystics snagged 33 defensive boards and 8 offensive rebounds for a total of 41 for the contest. They turned it over 15 times while recording 8 steals in this contest. The Sparks earned 17 personal fouls for the matchup, which got the Mystics to the free throw line for a total of 17 attempts. They were able to knock down 14 of the free throw tries for a rate of 82.4%. When talking about shots from distance, Washington made 8 of their 18 tries, 44.4%. When all was said and done, the Mystics finished shooting 28 out of 63 from the field, which gave them a shooting percentage of 44.4%. The Mystics allowed the Sparks to convert 25 of their 70 tries from the field, which gave them a percentage of 35.7% in this game. They finished the game shooting 22.7% from distance via 5 of 22 and finished the game at 13 of 15 at the free throw line, 86.7%. My betting advice for that game is to pick Washington Mystics. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.